Welcome back, everybody. We are back together here with another video, and we're going to be talking about Disney and AI. AI seems to be everywhere right now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Do you know that our washer and dryer actually has AI on it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at first. I mean, when we got the washer and dryer, I thought it actually looked pretty cool, but it does a lot of cool things. But when you take the clothes out of the washer, the dryer actually has AI on it to give it a recommendation. Like if you have towels in the washing machine, it'll recommend towels for the dryer. So simple stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this stuff with Disney probably is not just that simple, right? I'm not really into it that much. But however, I do find it a bit concerning on how much AI is actually out there. Because probably eventually, we may actually be living in a real world Terminator where the AI becomes self-aware,
That will be very, very far away, and if that is possible.
Yeah, I think it's possible. It's definitely possible. I mean, you've seen stories about people are probably going to be married to sex robots.
Yeah, I heard about it. Well, I wrote about it where, it's not just in America, but around the world, in Japan and China, there's, guys who marry a robot and,
Yeah,
they just feel happy because they feel in Japan, the work culture is crazy. And there was a guy who married a robot, and she's kind of look like an anime. I watch it on Takashi channel from Japan on
yeah,
YouTube. And well, it was a shot, and there was, he's like a professional guy and married AI, and she looks quite pretty, like anime,
yeah.
And
Speaking of, remember that TV show Humans we saw?
yeah.
That's pretty. If you guys haven't seen Humans, it's a really good show. It's about these AI robots that pretty much become self-aware, not like Terminator, but they just want to live in the real world like everybody else does. Good show, and we may be on that path right here, but
Well, for some, there's some researcher, they don't believe that. I mean, it's impossible, but the elite, the research, the CEO, they
yeah,
do, mostly the big tech.
yeah. Look here, Disney launches AI task force to cut costs. Now, everybody knows that the writers' strike and the actors' strike is actually going on right now. One of the major concerns for the actors is being replaced with AI. We've seen like that one Star Wars movie, Rogue One, where they actually brought back Peter Cushing, who has been dead for 30 plus years, 40 years. Now they did have a standing actor, but they did this technical stuff over his face to make him look like Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing is dead. But Disney wants to use this stuff to cut costs. And we know that if they're talking about actors here, the actors are against that. But let's look at this here. The Disney's grooming syndicate has launched a task force to see how artificial intelligence can be used to cut costs, reports Reuters. Quote, as evidence of its interest, the report says, Disney has 11 current job openings seeking candidates with expertise in artificial intelligence or machine learning. These 11 positions touch virtually every corner of the company, including movies and television, and along with the theme parks. Now, this whole AI thing is kind of like a lot of people talking about it now. You want to know who was kind of like the original AI? Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we actually have Alexa, but the only thing we use Alexa for is to turn the lights on and off. But Alexa is pretty smart. You can actually ask her, what's the weather like today? Who's leading the NFL in touchdown passes? I mean, all this stuff. Sometime Alexa will even remind me, hey, you need to reorder this. Kind of scary, but that's technology right there. But it goes on here. It says these supporters sees AI as one tool to help control the soaring costs of movie and television production, which can swell to $300 million for a major film release like Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny or The Little Mermaid. The thing is, they just put too much money in this stuff. I mean, think of this. Do you really need AI to tell you this movie is going to cost too much? I'm not an AI, but when I found out they spent $300 million at least on Indiana Jones, I could have told them we weren't going to make any money. They don't need AI for that.
No.
I mean, they may even use AI to actually write scripts, which is kind of scary to me.
I would rather see someone like, similar to Josh Lucas, like writing script than AI.
Yeah.
I mean,
George Lucas used a pen and a paper and a typewriter.
yeah, it's just more original. And for me, like, in my opinion, I would think that like AI would be like the least entertainment industry will be the least, where AI will get into.
Well, AI can be woke too.
I know.
Yeah, because think of it. It is the humans teaching the AI what to learn. You know?
Yes. But I'm just saying that, like entertainment will be the least industry that the AI will enter into because it's like the actor, the writer, you have to write with emotion, and stuff like that.
Well, it could be, but the thing is, Hollywood, are they really actually writing with emotion right now? Not
No.
really. Not really. I mean, outside of a Christopher Nolan or somebody like that, a lot of these movies, you know what? Maybe they just want to use this just to help with their failures because Hollywood, in this decade right here, has put out nothing but garbage. They're fresh out of ideas. They keep rehashing old stuff. And now they think that AI is going to be their saving grace.
I don't think so. I mean, if you really want to, I just think like human can be more creative than AI. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's someone like, someone like Josh Lucas, can
Right.
create, amazing film.
Yeah. Hollywood has a problem of talent. They don't have much talent anymore. They have a bunch of activists, especially in Disney. I mean, they've lost over like $1.3 billion on movies. They're not making money on like anything because they're fresh out of ideas. And I don't think the AI is going to be his saving grace. Look here, it does
No,
say
I guess they think AI will be more creative than them.
probably so, but think it is. You're going to need creativity to create an AI for one thing, It says here, such budgets require equally massive box office returns simply to break even. Cost savings would be realized over time, the person said. For his parts business, AI could enhance customer support or create novel interactions, said the second source, as well as a former Disney Imagineer who declined to be identified because he was not authorized to speak publicly. Yeah, this is a bad idea. I really think this whole AI thing is a bad idea because eventually you're going to be too dependent on it, Mm-hmm. Think of this. When we were kids, there wasn't cell phones, right? Mm-hmm. Now everybody is addicted to their phone. That phone can tell them pretty much anything. If you actually look at your phone right now is more powerful than the computer system that took on the man to the moon. Mm-hmm. So, man, this is wild right here. But Disney opening up for AI, I'm not really surprised.
But what do you think that, since, I think instead of hiring AI, or use AI, they should just try to find more like talented people and stuff,
But Disney's not interested in talent though. They're really not. That's their problem. Yeah, they should actually focus on more talented people, but they're not doing that.
Yeah, but what do you think about like the what's it called? Writer's strike? I mean, don't you feel sorry for them and for the actor?
Well, the thing when it comes to AI and the actors and the writers, if I'm a writer, I definitely don't want AI taking my job. If I'm an actor, I definitely don't want AI taking my job. Like for example, let's say like Mark Hamill. Like for example, James Earl Jones. He's not playing Darth Vader anymore. Okay, he actually signed over his voice to Disney so they can use his voice using AI however they want in the future. I'm pretty sure he got a nice payday. But when it comes to using his voice again, he's not going to get paid for that performance.
Okay.
So if I'm an actor, and I'm in this movie, and all of a sudden they say, we don't want to hire you, but we do have the rights to use your likeness and everything. We don't have to pay you. I believe that's a problem.
But what do you think about like that? Like some actor, actress, they when the fan they don't like the movie, then they like call them names and stuff. Same as writer. What do you think about that?
Well, when it comes to AI, is that
do you think it's better to hire AI then?
Well, some people can act. So, it kind of depends. Some people can act, but I don't want to see a Tom Cruise AI in a movie. I want to see Tom Cruise because he's a great actor. De-aging is something different. Like if they went back and they wanted him to be in Interview with the Vampire, the sequel or something, or The Vampire Lestat, which is the sequel to Interview with the Vampire, and they did de-aging on him. That's not AI. That's him, but they're just de-aging him. AI would be if Tom Cruise is dead, and then they made an AI model out of him to create a movie. That'll be weird, right there. If I'm deceased, let's say that I become so successful on YouTube that YouTube wants to have an AI version of me after I'm dead. I wouldn't want that. That's kind of creepy.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell over my rights to my likeness and my voice ever. Would you?
No.
No, I wouldn't either. But that's pretty much all I got, guys. AI, Disney, looking to cut costs, but it seems like, they're still going to miss the mark on this yet again. I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.